look at the camera each time.
What's up, everybody? This is Brian from Sheep Asleep, along here with Bill from Sheep Asleep. This is our second podcast. It is November 3rd, 2020, and we'd like to talk about a few things that's on our minds today.
I'd like to first say thank you to Jesus Christ for blessing us with this ability to reach out to various people about various subjects. Thank you.
Amen. Well, the biggest thing on everyone's mind this November 3rd, of course, is the election. Now, I don't know if you voted or not, but I hope you did. For what it's worth, I voted for Trump as well. We'll see what tonight unfolds.
So, about election night, I wonder if they're going to do what they did last time. They showed Hillary winning, and at the last moment, boom, Trump took it.
I know.
You think they're going to do the same thing?
I don't know. I don't know if their recordings in are better or what, but I sure as hell hope that Biden don't win.
Well, no matter who's the president, I'm still going to go about my life the same way. I will have to take more precautions if Joe Biden wins.
Absolutely.
And because the precautions I'll take reflect my belief system. How about you?
Absolutely. Because you know Biden is going to be held incompetent if and when he's sworn in. And then we've got Kamala as president. And
Vice president.
no, she'll move up if Biden is,
Oh, gotcha.
can't do his office. And then, of course, you've got Nancy Pelosi, that power-hungry, bitter woman who is chomping at the bit to be president, but she can't get there.
Oh, well. Anyway, back to election night. It's running pretty close in a lot of the polls. The only thing that concerns me is how long will it take before they declare a presidential office holder? Who will win, in other words?
Exactly. As Trump has already said, he wants to see a winner tonight. All the Democrat states are saying there's no way that it could take weeks or months for them to count up and declare who won in their state. But I agree with Trump. It's always been this way, and it always should be.
Well, the next subject I like to go to is guns. And if Biden wins, I'm going to get an extra few. Because then who knows what you'll run into with a wild election like that. I'm just hoping there's no riots and no burning down and anarchy no matter who wins. I don't want either side going crazy. And because of either side going crazy, that's why I'm going to go and get pocket protection. And I think, and then some of the rifles I got, I'm going to customize them. Guns, here's what I want to talk about. Do people prefer civilian type weaponry, shotguns, bolt action rifles, or do they prefer military style AR-15, AK-47? Which way does America as a whole lean? Civilian versus military. What do you think?
That's hard to say. That's like, because I think as a gun enthusiast myself, that you've got the pros and cons of each, and I see absolutely nothing wrong with a good handheld revolver and then turn around and pick up a damn AR-15 and plink away like it's Christmas.
Yeah, I'm thinking, like you, I like a revolver, I like a semi-automatic. My personal preference is a civilian hand weapon, handgun, and a military style rifle.
Yep.
That's my preference. Now the bolt actions are great, have nothing against them, but I'm more of a suppressive fire kind of guy, which is AR and AK-47. As far as the reach out there and snipe you, that's not my forte.
No.
And if it was between a semi-automatic and a revolver, I go with the revolver. But in today's society, the gray man society, which is just a term that preppers and gun enthusiasts use to say that they need a weapon they can tuck away and hide for carry conceal that doesn't imprint or show anybody you have something. So usually a small gun, and usually that's semi-automatic.
Exactly. And of course, it's always like having the right tool for the right job. If you're going to go out deer hunting, you might want to take along a bolt action.
Exactly.
But if you're laying down suppressive fire, you sure as hell want a military style weapon.
The next subject, cars. I like to take a minute and think, which do you prefer? Do you prefer the classic models like the old Camaros, the old Mustangs, the 1960s, the 1970s? Or do you prefer the more modern cars like the Mercedes, the BMWs, the something classic with a smooth ride like a Lincoln Town Car or a Cadillac? Which one do you lean towards?
If I had my druthers and money was no object, I'd have to get the birth year of my Cadillac. I'd like a Boss Hog Cadillac, one of them 68 Cadillac convertibles with the big whale tails, big pair of Texas Longhorns on the front end.
Me,
Land yacht.
a land yacht. I'm kind of there with you. I would prefer, and this will blow people's mind, I like a station wagon. Yes, that blows people's mind. An El Camino, I like that. But I would probably get a station wagon. It doesn't matter make or model. Something in the 70s. Like a 74 to 78 Chevy or Ford station wagon. And I would customize it to make it look like a muscle car. That's what I would do. Because you don't see station wagons anymore.
No. The old family truckster.
Yes. Because on that, I'm thinking, because all the new Volvos and Subarus, they look good, but it just don't pull to your heart and
No.
look good like a nostalgic 74 Malibu Chevy station wagon.
Yep.
Or a Ford LTD Torino station wagon with a nice set of rims on it, tinted windows, painted like a apple green or candy apple red or canary yellow, and pinstriping, something that would turn people's head.
Absolutely.
So what do you think about music? What do you think about modern day rap music versus modern day country music?
It's blending the lines nowadays. Rap has crossed over into
Yeah, pop country.
pop country.
Yeah, there's pop
Yeah.
rap and pop country, and it's like that peanut butter. You got your chocolate, my peanut butter. You got your peanut butter, my chocolate.
Yeah.
Because nowadays I'm hearing rappers with a country wang to them.
Yep.
And I've even heard country musicians throw a little bit of rap style into their music.
Exactly. All you got to do is look at Backroads, the Backroads song.
Yeah. What else did you want to talk about music?
Do you still listen to classic rock? Do you prefer the new hip hop, pop, rock scene they got going on?
No, I don't. I listen to some old classic rock, but not much. In my car, which is the only time I listen to radio anymore, driving around, I have all my channels programmed on Christian contemporary music.
There you go.
I got 6 channels. 4 are Christian. 1's a repeat Christian because there's a station with 2 different frequencies. And the last one, number 6, is Beethoven, Bach, classical music.
There you go. I agree. Good wholesome music.
Wholesome. Let's talk about dating, especially dating online. We might be in this subject for a while. You think it's easy or hard to do a relationship through online dating?
Well, it seems like technologically that's, the thing to do now. Everyone, it's easier to send a text or video on FaceTime or Facebook. People would rather just text you or, nobody calls and uses the phone with their voice anymore. That's considered weird now.
I like to do it, but only do it with a few set friends and that who will answer my call. But yeah, what I was going to say about online dating is different nowadays.
Yep.
Nobody wants to be married. They just want a quick hookup, go out and date and stuff of that nature. Now, there's this new dating app. I don't know how new it is. I just seen the commercials to it. It's called Hinge. Have you ever heard of it?
No.
Hinge is like Snapchat.
Huh.
Once you do something on it and you log off, it erases.
Huh.
There's no backlash. It's kind of like Tinder with a quick hookup and no strings attached. So once you do Hinge, it erases afterwards. I don't know exactly how quick or how long it takes because I'm not on it. And so when I seen that commercial, it kind of like, oh, so that's where we're at with dating apps. Dating apps that erase themselves
Oh,
afterwards.
no, you misunderstood. Designed to be deleted. I'm on their
Oh,
website now. It
designed to
means
be
that
deleted.
you find the one and you won't need any more dating
Dates.
apps.
Gotcha. See, I was close,
Yep.
but that's not how the commercial stated
Oh, I
it.
know.
So, any more thoughts about online dating? Any?
Yeah,
Thing you
well,
wanna add?
there's if you're a single guy or a girl out there, I'm sure that you're aware that there are tons of scammers, and all of them seem to be from India for some weird reason.
Yeah, anything online is from India.
Yeah.
There's one thing I want to mention. Christian Mingle is not Christian. I went on there, and it was a hookup. It was as bad as Tinder.
Well, Tinder's not used for hookups no more.
Oh, it's not?
No.
Wow.
If you download Tinder, you'll see all of if you're a guy looking for a girl anyway, the women are looking for long-term relationships. They don't want a booty call.
Wow. How things have changed in like 6 years. Also, I was watching a video, a music video, and the guy was on there bragging about hooking up, having sex with someone off a Christian Mingle. And I was like, yeah, I can see that. Nothing stays Christian long. So, about more on this online dating. Is it rare and unheard of to hook up with someone outside of a dating app?
Well, no, because, I would say, I'm sorry, I would say yeah, because Facebook is basically for hookups now.
Yeah, Facebook has been for hookups. To my experience, I had a friend named Adam, and this was about less than 5 years ago. He said, Bill, Facebook's nothing but hookups now.
Yep.
That was 5, 6 years ago when he told me about that, and that's about the time Tinder got hot. Because there's in my opinion, I don't do Facebook, too much drama, about lost a job over it.
Yeah, you can't post anything political or religious on Facebook, especially if you lean conservative or Christian.
Or
no.
pro-gun, or anti-gay, or anti-abortion.
Yep.
Everything goes berserk. So what about any random thoughts that you might have?
No, not really.
Well, let's go back to the election.
Yeah, we can go back to the election.
I'm going to step over to the side for a moment.
No.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, as he said, the election, it is my hope that Trump wins, because I believe if Biden finds himself capable of running the country, this is going to turn into a communist nation, third world country. You know, it'll make Los Angeles look like every city in the world. You know, with the large homeless encampments and defecating in the streets,